So in the building process, we've gone through quite a few things. We've gone through initial design and budgeting, and we've got the plans done. We've taken them off to bid, and now we're ready to create a contract. So the process from this point is pretty simple. We gather all that information we've had from all these meetings, from this budget, big 100-line budget, everything like that, and we actually start prepping what you're going to need for the bank. We develop what's called a spec sheet, and our spec sheet is much more in detail than just a 1 or 2 page spec sheet slid across the street. I mean, it's like, I think it's up to 18 or 19 pages.
It's trying to be. It's written instead of just listed.
Yeah, so we're trying to describe what we're doing in English, and this spec sheet is a way that we are outlining in English in a synopsis form of what we've discussed and how we're going to execute it. We then take that spec sheet, we prep the contracts. If you need advice on banks, we have some relationships, we can guide you on that. And then we set out to execute the plan. It's pretty much that simple. And that's the big moment where you sign, and then we are actually ready to build your house.
And I think a key element there that we really haven't touched on that may differentiate us, many builders will ask for money far earlier than this point. Mm-hmm. This is the point when we're saying, and in fact it's even later than that, we may sign a contract, we don't ask for money until a client has been approved by the bank and says we're ready to go. Right. It's only at that point that we say,
Well, I mean, I wouldn't even know how much money to ask for unless you do go through the budgeting process and be accurate. That's the key. Are you going to be accurate in your budgeting process? And this also gives you time to where you've worked with the client for a while now to even know, well, do I even like this guy? Why enter into a contract from day one? We're not going to just do what we want to do just to get your name on a contract. I mean, that's not in our DNA. We're going to want you to be pleased with the situation. So we've gone through all this process. Now we're signing a contract. We put all that thing together, and then you're off to the bank.